What would it feel like to suddenly find yourself transformed into the cursed king? The moment he returned home, Liu Nian was greeted with unexpected chaos. One of his companions threw herself into his arms, while two of his beloved consorts grew jealous. In an attempt to win his favor before the coming battle with the Imperial Army, they created a special magical artifact for him, a mystical waterbed. This was no ordinary bed. It not only enhanced the king's powers, but also promised to double the results of dual cultivation. Just then, Liu Nian was stopped by little Baji, who looked aggressive at first. Liu Nian thought a fight was coming, but to his surprise, the boy broke into tears. Falling to his knees, Baji begged to become Liu Nian's disciple, asking him to teach the secret of winning the heart of Qing Qiuya. At first, Liu Nian had no interest in accepting him, but when he heard that Baji was from the powerful Tiangang Chamber of Commerce, an idea sparked in his mind. Calmly, he reminded Baji that discipleship usually required a proper gift. In the blink of an eye, a whole chest of magical treasures appeared before him. Baji had clearly brought out everything he could, desperate to prove his sincerity and persuade Liu Nian to reveal the secrets of love. Amused, Liu Nian pulled out a book titled The 48 Arts of the Fox Spirit. Baji had never seen such a rare manual, unaware that it was nothing more than notes secretly compiled from Liu Nian's playful lessons with Da Ji. Later, eager to level up quickly, Liu Nian entered the Spirit Tree Forest, armed with potions and fire talismans provided by Baji. With a single strike, he wiped out the entire wolf demon pack, gaining massive experience and soaring straight to level 20. But when he went to the job transfer hall to officially advance his class as a warrior, the system rejected him. Even when he tried other professions, the outcome was the same: failure. After some thought, Liu Nian realized the problem likely lay in his bloodline as the cursed king. Determined, he summoned the imperial seal. In an instant, his consciousness transported him back to the royal tomb. The moment he regained the appearance of the cursed king, Da Ji could no longer contain herself and threw herself into his arms. From her words, Liu Nian finally understood. He couldn't change professions because of his unique royal bloodline. Fortunately, Da Ji had already prepared a mystical treasure for him, the 7-orifice exquisite heart. If he consumed it for 3 days, it would greatly enhance his ability to learn new skills. At that moment, his other two consorts appeared and joined him, revealing their own gift. To help him prepare for the looming battle, they had crafted a magical bed using pure spiritual power. Following their lead, Liu Nian opened a chamber door to see a pink bed glowing with energy. This bed, they explained, would not only double the efficiency of cultivation, but also ensure his strength remained unmatched for generations. The three women lay gracefully upon it, their eyes fixed on him. "My king," they whispered, "what are you waiting for? Come, let's begin the cultivation." The ultimate visual challenge begins here. Once again, it must be stated, parts of this episode involve unique phenomena tied to special constitution. Seeing his three beloved consorts gathered together on the same bed, he couldn't help but exclaim, "Others need buffs to grow stronger. But when it's my turn, cultivation itself becomes the buff. This is truly exhilarating." According to Da Ji, this method of cultivation was personally designed for the cursed king by the three sisters. It would allow Liu Nian to refine the 9 vital apertures of the body, making it easier to absorb the essence of heaven and earth. With this, his training speed could double, and even the path to immortality was within sight. No sooner had she finished speaking than Hu Sime moved first, beginning the refinement. On the bed, Da Ji and Lady Yu started complaining at being left behind. Seeing this, Hu Sime suggested, "Since my sisters can't wait, why not refine 3 apertures at the same time?" With that, she pushed Liu Nian onto the bed. Immediately, a surge of pure masculine energy flowed into him. Da Ji explained that the bed itself was no ordinary artifact. Known as the Phoenix Spring Bed, it was forged from the refined essence of 999 male spirit beasts. Any man lying on it could train continuously for 24 hours without feeling fatigue. With that, Da Ji and Lady Yu began assisting in refining 2 of the apertures, while Hu Sime focused on accelerating the refinement of another. In an instant, radiant sound waves filled the entire chamber. After 5 hours, a brilliant glow appeared, and the system's voice resounded. "Today's refinement is temporarily complete. Congratulations, your secret technique, 9 pools of flesh and spirit, has advanced to its ultimate stage. For the next 72 hours, cultivation speed is increased from double to quadruple. Congratulations, my king. 3 apertures successfully refined." Hearing the cheers of his consorts, Liu Nian felt his entire body overflowing with power. But Da Ji had even more prepared for him. She announced a special gift. Others would now assist Liu Nian in refining the remaining 6 apertures. At her call, a girl named Niu Tiantian entered the chamber. She was the younger sister of the Bull Demon King, but also Da Ji's trusted friend, so she could be relied upon. To avoid embarrassment, Da Ji reminded her gently, "Since you are now one of the king's chosen, we shall treat each other as sisters." Because milk essence was considered a treasure for refining the eyes, the refinement of the ocular apertures was entrusted to her. Da Ji then gave a formal bow and withdrew, leaving the chamber. Once the elder sisters had departed, Niu Tiantian gathered her courage and approached Liu Nian. At the moment her garments fell away, a flash of light blazed forth, and 2 radiant lamps shone directly upon his forehead. Thus began the refinement of the ocular apertures. Yet the process caused Niu Tiantian great pain, and she could not hold back her plea. "My king, this strain is too heavy. Please grant me your grace, so that I may endure and complete the task." This episode continues with explosive twists. Viewers underage are advised to step back. Niu Tiantian, overwhelmed with emotion, revealed a peculiar desire and begged Liu Nian for a harsher kind of affection. The request left him momentarily dazed, but soon he gave in and unleashed his strikes without restraint. The sound of energy reverberated through the entire hall. Yet even with such intensity, the little calf was far from satisfied, demanding more. Just as Liu Nian was about to go all out and give her what she wanted, the sudden ringing of a phone interrupted everything. It was Sister Qing Qiuya, the innkeeper, who had found a clue about his missing cousin. With no choice, Liu Nian had to leave the battlefield. But before departing, he reassured Niu Tiantian to wait patiently until he returned to continue the refinement of her vision. To ease her restlessness, he tossed her a large cucumber, hinting she could manage on her own until then. The scene then shifted to the Bibo pool. Through the power of the Imperial Seal, Liu Nian teleported directly to the spot, only to find a group of players surrounding and attacking a young fish demon. But as soon as he saw its face, his heart skipped a beat. The creature bore an uncanny resemblance to his cousin. Cautiously, Liu Nian called out his cousin's name. In the next instant, the cousin broke free from the crowd and rushed forward, hugging Liu Nian tightly, creating an awkward scene that drew laughter from those watching. Liu Nian, however, ignored the mockery. His concern lay in understanding what had happened to his cousin and his father, who had both gone missing inside the game. The cousin explained that after he and Liu Nian's father had reached level 20 and entered the job transfer hall, his father had successfully changed class. But suddenly, without warning, he himself was transported to the Bibo pool, where the system abandoned him. Soon after, he was captured by the local tyrant, the 9-headed serpent, who used him as bait to lure unsuspecting players for easy kills and energy absorption. Even as his cousin finished speaking, the waters of the pool erupted, and the monstrous serpent rose from below. "Mortals, you dare intrude upon my domain. Surrender your essence or perish," it thundered. Most of the players, however, treated it like just another boss encounter, still busy discussing raid strategies, oblivious to the danger. Liu Nian alone realized the true threat. With his understanding of the game, he knew that the 9-headed serpent wasn't supposed to exist in this setting. Its sudden appearance meant only one thing: someone had tampered with the game's very design. As the players prepared to fight, the serpent released a crushing aura. In the blink of an eye, everyone around was immobilized, frozen in place by its overwhelming power.